Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows is a movie that has four talking turtles, one of them who is really smart, one of them who is a leader, one of them who is funny, and one of them who is always punching at punching bags and being the muscle of the group. There's a villain named Krang in this movie who is a brain that is inside of a robot, and he controls the robot. There is two characters named Bebop and Rocksteady. One is a rhinoceros, the other one is a pig. Shredder's in this movie. Baxter Stockman's in this movie. April O'Neil's in this movie. And Casey Jones is in this movie. And so is Vern. So basically, everything that you've ever wanted out of a Ninja Turtles movie is in this movie, as well as the theme song at the end credits. So I don't know what people's complaint is going to be about this movie, but I think it did its job, basically. This movie is just, it's Ninja Turtles. It's modern Ninja Turtles. So what do you expect? If you're going into this movie hoping to see, something like Taxi Driver or Raging Bull, or something else even more modern like Inception, or Boyhood, or Birdman, or just something Oscar worthy, you're not gonna get it, obviously. But this movie does its job. I think it's a lot of fan service for people who love the Ninja Turtles. And I was going in with really low expectations. I saw the first one from 2014 and wasn't a big fan. The only other Ninja Turtles movie that I've ever seen is the 1990 version, which to me is still the best one, the best Ninja Turtles movie. I haven't seen any of the 2, Secret of the Ooze, or number 3, or the remake TMNT from 2007. I haven't seen any of those movies, but I saw the remake, or the reboot, or whatever they call it, of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2014. Wasn't a fan. I thought it was horrible. It was just stuff going on the whole time, and it was all brooding action that wasn't enjoyable, and it wasn't fun. But this movie's fun. That's the big thing they fixed with this movie. They made it fun. They made it cartoony. There's no one in this movie who's trying. Everyone's just having a good time. Tyler Perry as Baxter Stockman is so fun. I don't see anybody seeing this movie and getting... I don't see anybody complaining about that, because he's having so much fun with that role. Everyone seems to be having a lot of fun. Casey Jones obviously isn't going to be everyone's preferred Casey Jones, but you can tell the guy is having the time of his life playing that character. And sure, there's so much stupidity in this movie. Everything, the script is about as ridiculous and stupid as you can get, but it's just having so much fun, and it doesn't take it seriously at all. And when you got something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you gotta kind of go in and not take it too seriously. They try to shove some heart in there, but a lot of that doesn't work. A lot of the emotional moments don't really work for me. But if I was a kid, 10 years old, 9 years old, I would love this movie. I honestly kind of feels like a movie one of those early 2000s movies I would have seen when I was little. It felt like a movie like that, something that's really stupid, but something that I would have had a lot of fun watching, and then would rewatch many years later and be like, boy, that's stupid, but at least it's a good time. It's just a fun time. It was a good way to just kick back and watch stupidity basically happen on screen. So, I don't really know how to grade this movie. I don't even really know what else to say about it. It happened. There's specifically the coolest scene in this movie is just one really quick scene where a guy is inside of a tank on a plane under the plane where all the storage is, and he shoots the tank, the machine gun on the tank, and destroys the front of the plane. The pilots then eject into parachutes, and then they have to land the plane with a cockpit that is half destroyed. It is so ridiculous, but it's so cool to watch. It's basically a Fast and Furious movie with talking turtles. So, no complaints from me. Um, and they even play the theme song at the end of the movie, and that was something I didn't even think they'd do. I mean, they threw all these old characters from the TV show in, but the one thing I didn't think they'd do is they're not gonna play the theme song because they haven't done that before. In other movies like Transformers, they've never thrown the theme song in their movies, but this one did it. It wasn't the original. It was some band did a cover of it, but it's in there. So no complaints from me. This was honestly after seeing X-Men Apocalypse and Alice Through the Looking Glass, two movies that just severely were not, they just weren't any fun. It was nice to see something that just kind of was like, we're not taking this seriously. Let's just have fun. There were times in the movie where I was straight up laughing pretty hard too. Like, I was surprised by how funny it was because the last one was severely not funny, and this one was actually, there's moments in it where it's funny. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a few stick in the muds who go and see it and they're like, oh, this is, they're not gonna find it funny at all. But come on, if you go in with the mentality that it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you're gonna have fun. So honestly, if you're bored and your movie theater's having one of those cheap nights and you can't find a movie you want to see, I'd honestly go see this. Go in with no expectations and you'll have a fun time. That's all I have to say about it.